What if I told you the defending NBA champions were forced to dismantle their entire roster? Not because they failed, but because the league's own rules made it impossible to keep them together. That's exactly what happened to the 2025 Boston Celtics. A team that had just raised Banner 18 was torn apart in a matter of weeks. Not by choice, but by a devastating injury and a financial rule so brutal, it might change the league forever. And trust me, it's only going to get worse. May 12th, 2025, Game 4, Madison Square Garden. Jayson Tatum was playing out of his mind. 42 points, 8 boards, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. He was dominating. And then, everything stopped. With just under 3 minutes left, Tatum dove for a loose ball and didn't get up. A torn Achilles, just like KD. Surgery the next morning with the same doctor. And just like that, the Celtics' title defense was over. But it wasn't just Tatum's season that ended. It was the beginning of a complete collapse. Enter the villain of this story, the second apron, a brand new rule from the NBA's collective bargaining agreement designed to punish big spenders. We're not talking about just a few million in fines. We're talking about nuking your entire future. No mid-level exception. No trades that add salary. Draft picks frozen. Luxury tax doubled then tripled. It's financial quicksand. And the Celtics? They were $500 million deep when you factored in salary and tax. $500 million. The front office didn't stand a chance. 6 weeks after Tatum's injury, Boston made their first desperation move. Kristaps Porzingis, arguably the most important X-factor in their 2024 title run, was traded to Atlanta for George Niang and a second-round pick in 2031. That's it. No first-rounder, no prospect, just a salary dump. Why? Because that move alone saved the Celtics $180 million in tax. Porzingis found out while he was asleep. He later posted a heartfelt farewell, but the message was clear. Nobody was safe anymore. Then came the real gut punch. Jrue Holiday, defensive monster, future Hall of Famer, the guy who sealed their finals run, gone, traded to Portland for Anthony Simons. Originally, Boston was supposed to get picks too, but Holiday's medicals showed enough red flags to kill the extras. Straight up swap, that's it. And Simons? He hasn't even suited up yet, because Boston is already trying to flip him. Simons averaged nearly 20 points per game last year. He's young, athletic, and plays with pace. So why is Boston shopping him like yesterday's leftovers? Because his $27 million expiring deal might be their golden ticket to dodge another chunk of the luxury tax. Chicago's been linked, so is Washington. The idea isn't to rebuild, it's to cut costs. Let that sink in. The defending champs are prioritizing cap relief over keeping good players on the floor.
But the story doesn't stop there. Jaylen Brown, supermax contract, $285 million over 5 years, might be next. Officially, Boston says he's untouchable. But the trade rumors won't go away. And when Chris Mannix says to watch the Spurs, it's for a reason. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Dylan Harper. Boston might listen. Because paying $53 million for a star who can't carry the team solo while Tatum is out may be too much for even the most loyal front office to justify. Then there's Derek White, arguably the most underrated two-way player in the NBA. He just signed a 4-year, $126 million extension that already looks like a steal. And yet, the Celtics reportedly want a Mikal Bridges-type package in return. The Raptors offered the 9th pick in the draft. Boston laughed it off. Stevens wants to keep him. But again, money talks. And right now, Boston is listening to every offer. Meanwhile, the most emotional twist of all, a Marcus Smart reunion. The heart and soul of the Celtics for 9 seasons, now stuck in Washington, might come back via buyout. Fans chanted his name at TD Garden, even though he wasn't playing. Brad Stevens knows how much he meant to the team. The question is, does a sentimental move fit the new vision? Some say letting him go won them the title.